So before Savage High, I didn't really know Manny. He was just like this really weird, kind of cool kid in my class who wasn't ever in class, but he was around. Everybody just knew Manny as Manny, and they didn't really know too much about him. And one day I was just sitting at lunch, and he's like, "Hey, can you be in my movie?" And I was like, "Yeah, I could do that." And I didn't know what I was signing on for.
When I had a camera back in the days, he used to take my camera and he started making movies.
When he actually gave me the discs, I didn't know what to expect.
He was making like horror movies, but then in the beginning it was for horror movies. But then every time he got someone together, it wasn't organized, but it wasn't his fault.
I just popped it in. He just gave it to me. He said, "Look at this. This is some work I've been doing on my own."
But he started very young, but then he started doing the animation. That one came out pretty good.
So I popped it in, didn't know what to expect, started watching it, and my jaw just dropped.
But when he went to Clemente High School, he started going right back to making movies when he was like around, sophomore or junior year?
So when I first met Manny, he was a freshman. He was very, very quiet, very, very shy.
So when Manny first gave me his animation films, I couldn't believe that such a young kid, no other student had given me work before.
So Manny decided to make his very first film ever, and it was really cool. It was called a stop motion, and he showed it to the class for the first time. I think he showed it to anyone. I think maybe he possibly showed it to some of his relatives first.
And that's when I knew this kid is serious. This kid is the real deal.
And I remember him being discouraged because he felt like one of his family members was not giving him support and was saying it was too violent. And I kept telling him, don't worry about that. Don't worry about what other people think. If they think it's too violent, you need to do what's inside you.
And so he told me this is what I want to do, and I'm like, great, experiment with it. Go for it.
Beautiful. Action.
The worst that can happen is that you end up with something that needs work. You'll need to improve some skills here and there, but it's going to be a tremendous learning experience. Plus, you'll be learning while you're doing something that you're really passionate about.
So Manny came to my freshman as a sophomore, and he showed the kids a film, and I had them do feedback to Manny, like what was positive, what suggestions for improvement they might have.